I was always like, how can I get the lowest mortgage interest rate possible?
Well, your path to financial freedom, I mean, not everybody's path is going to be the same. I like what you did. I admire it because it's like you stacked up your cash for down payments on houses, and then basically once you got it, then you just built it up for the next one. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
You never have a way to build, like, I think for us and our growth, it was wholesaling is what enabled us to do that, and it still enables us to do that. Like now when we get a good month, we can take that whatever profit that we're taking from the business, and we can go make a $10,000 or $20,000 down payment on a house that's already cash flowing.
yes.
You're getting equity because you're not buying at 100% of the retail value. So you instantly have some equity there, but then you're getting cash flow in return. So as long as you have a path to generate cash for down payments, this is a brilliant strategy.
Yeah. And if you read Gary Keller's book, The Millionaire Real Estate Investor, he talks about how a 15-year fixed rate mortgage yields a higher internal rate of return by about 1% to 2% than a 30-year. And plus, if you sit down with a mortgage broker, a conventional mortgage broker that's going to resell your mortgage on the secondary market, that's a Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac conventional underwriting guidelines, you can bump down your rate by about 75 basis points, 0.75%, if you go to a 15-year. So I was always just like, hey man, if instead of putting 20% down, can I put 25% down? And that extra 5% would get me 0.25% knocked off my rate. Or I'd switch to a 15-year term, get 0.25%, or get 0.75% knocked off my rate. So I was always like, how can I get the lowest mortgage interest rate possible?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You said one of the keys was you would buy the house at 20% discount. And I'm curious, because everybody here who's listening, they're wanting to wholesale, which is getting it under contract for a discount. How back then did you get it under contract for a discount? Were you doing direct to seller marketing?
No, I didn't really delve into direct to seller till the last 3 years or so with Myers House Buyers. So back then, it was all bank-owned REO agents that would list the local foreclosures, and I would call up the listing agent directly instead of using a buyer's agent and say, hey, do you want to write my offer? I'd like to offer this. And they would just write up my offer, and then magically my offer would get accepted, maybe because the listing agent was on both sides of the transaction. So that's how I did it.